I'm Amy from Doodle Dog Designs. Today I'm going to be making some different greenery things that you can use in your spring decorating. And first we're going to start off by making a topiary. I have my mom here with me and she's going to help. And we have some old ivy greenery. It's been used for lots of other projects and now we're going to use it to make a ball for a topiary. And we have a nice clay pot and a stick from a fallen tree branch and some floral foam and some floral tape, wire, and wire cutters. This project is going to work better if you use some greenery that is cascading so you can tuck those long ends up in to make it look like a ball. We are using some wire to attach two of the greenery sprigs together, and then we're going to wrap the wire around and around the greenery stems until it is tight. And then we will add a third greenery stem and the stick in the middle and continue wrapping the wire around until it is secure. To cover up the wire, we use some green floral tape. Then we cut the floral foam so it would fit inside the flower pot. Then we cut the stick to the right height and placed it in the floral foam and arranged the greenery. Then we added some hot glue to keep the stick from leaning. And then adhered some Spanish moss to the top of the pot with the hot glue. Now I'm going to make some greenery balls. I got this floral moss at the Dollar Tree, and I have some styrofoam balls. I'm going to separate some out a little bit so that it's little small pieces. I'm going to use some Mod Podge. I'm going to paint the Mod Podge onto the ball. And then push the moss onto the Mod Podge. After it's mostly covered, I'm going to set it aside to dry. So after it dries a little bit, I'm going to add some more Mod Podge in the empty spots and stick some more on. have this spray on Mod Podge, but the sprayer is clogged and I can't get it to work, so I poured little bits of Mod Podge into the areas that still had empty spots, and I sprinkled some more of the moss onto the ball. After I got all of the spots covered, I was going to take it outside and spray it with some spray glue, but it was a cold, foggy day, and I didn't want to use the spray glue inside, so I just poured larger amounts of the Mod Podge around onto the ball and patted it on, and I just made sure I got some of that Mod Podge everywhere to really hold the moss on the ball. Now we're going to make some little pots filled with sprigs of lavender. So we have a lavender bush and some flower pots, and we're going to use some of the floral foam again and probably some Spanish moss. So we took some wire cutters and cut off some sprigs from the lavender bush. We used 3 sprigs and we just poked it down into the floral foam in the flower pot. And then we took some Spanish moss and placed it around the top of the flower pot. We were going to hot glue it in, but we decided that we would skip the hot glue, and that way if we want to change this out later, it will be easy to take it apart and make it into something else. And then we made another one with just 1 sprig of lavender in a smaller pot. If you notice, we just used some scraps of the floral foam that we cut off when we made the topiaries. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe below. I'll see you next time.